What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV News, we're going to go over what happened during the Las Vegas Challenge. We're going to talk about who won, we're going to talk about the memorial, and we're going to talk about two discs I'm really excited about from Innova. So, if you don't already know, my boy, Nate Sexton, he's been one of my favorite players for a long time. We throw a lot of similar shots. We use a lot of the same discs. And so I've always tried to emulate my game after his. When I first started playing, I even was only straddle putting because I thought that was best, because that's what Nate Sexton did. So Nate Sexton came away with the win, so congratulations to him. But what I was most excited about and what I was most impressed with was the manner in which he did it. So in the final round, Garrett Gurthie actually came one stroke into the lead and he had 5 or 6 birdies in a row and was literally in the lead and putting the pressure on Nate Sexton, and he didn't falter, and he hung on. He didn't let the pressure get to him. And I want to just point out 2 highlight shots that I thought were ridiculous, and he won by 2 shots. So these 2 shots in my mind were the difference maker. Not only were they the difference maker, but they happened basically back to back.
Quite a long one, though.
Pretty excited about that.
Rightfully so, man. What a putt in a huge situation.
Yeah, caught some leaves and kind of threw it in there.
So he putts it, he hits the little tree branch, it goes into the basket, and then that sort of keeps the lead that he has. Now, I think this was on the very next hole. I'm pretty sure it was the very next hole. This happened.
The same dart.
Yeah, baby. Not gonna lie, Caddy Ian wanted you to lay that one up, Nate. You already got the 2-stroke lead. That was huge, man.
That was a big putt.
Incredible, Nate. I can't understate that.
So not only did he drain that putt, but the confidence was just flowing. He threw his hand up before that even went in. It was like a 42-foot putt from the knee. No stress, no worries. Bang. Congratulations, Nate Sexton, for winning the Las Vegas Challenge. Now, just a couple noteworthy performances that I thought were really impressive. If you haven't watched the Central Coast coverage, you should go watch their channel. That was where I just got those 2 clips from. Tristan Tanner is one of the unknown players who was in this field, and he shot lights out the entire weekend. He averaged right around 1050 rated, so that would be almost 60 points above his current rating. He was one of the only players in the field that had a good performance who are under 1,000 rated. He did super well. Congratulations to him. He's sponsored by Latitude 64, so they did a really good job scouting him out. And then finally, Simon Lazar, I believe, is going to have a ton of confidence going into the Memorial, because the last round he shot a 1082 rated 47. When he was on the coverage, he had a bit of a rough round. He shot a 57. Wasn't his best work, but then he battled back, shot a 51 and a 47. So that 1082 is really impressive. Anytime you start getting towards that 1100 rated round, that's when you really start really seeing a difference in play. Like when someone shoots an 1100 rated round, it feels like it's impossible. It feels like they've done the impossible. So Simon almost got that 1100 rated round. I think he's gonna have a lot of confidence going into the Memorial that starts on Thursday. And that tournament is at Vista del Camino Park in Scottsdale, Arizona. All the pros are already out there playing and practicing. He's probably feeling really good after how he finished that comp. He moved way up the leaderboards in that last round. A 47 was huge. I can't stress enough how big that round was. He may have been only a couple players even shot in the 40s. You can see a lot of these guys up top shot in the 40s a couple of times, but most players in the entire field weren't able to shoot in the 40s, and he shot a 47. So congratulations to Simon. That's fantastic. Now, So I'm really excited about the 2020 Nate Sexton Firebird. He said this is going to be one of the most overstable runs. I couldn't find that exact clip where I saw that or read that, but last year he announced the 2019 Sexton Firebirds at the Las Vegas Challenge on February 1st of 2019. So if we assume that, you know, these things always sell out. They've already announced that they're coming out with it. I'm assuming it's probably going to be released within the next week or two, probably within the week, honestly. So the 2020 Sexton Firebirds are going to be really good. I bag at least one, usually two, depending on the course, so I always have a backup. It's the most crucial disc that I play with. It never leaves my bag, and I hope it never does leave my bag. The other Innova disc that I'm really excited about is these Halo Champion Wraiths. So these Halo Champion Wraiths, they seem to be super glidey and really stiff. Garrett Gerthy's been throwing them, and he described them as quite a bit more stable of a Wraith, and they're really stiff and domey. So even Garrett Gerthy's saying that he's able to throw them, so they must be really stable for a Wraith, because even I've thrown some Wraiths that get a bit too flippy sometimes here and there. So I'm really excited about these, not only because they look really sweet, but I'm more so excited about how they can help me improve my game, because I've been looking for a more stable Wraith. If I had stable Wraiths, I would take the Destroyers out of my bag and use them for forehand shots as well. So if Innova's come out with a way to come out with a Wraith that I can actually use for forehands, then I would just only use Wraiths as my distance driver. So a couple of discs that are coming out that I'm really excited about. If you guys are excited about the Memorial, leave that in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV, and take care.